If you successfully cross the finish line in round 1, guess what? It's not over. You've got interviews coming up in the next month. Top schools like Harvard, Stanford, Wharton, Booth, Kellogg, Columbia, and all the rest are releasing interview invites in late September all the way through early November. And if you've done all the work to get to this point to submit your application, you want to be ready for that interview. Today, in this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 questions that you want to have prepared before interview invites even come out. Welcome back to MBA Monday. I am Angela, and I am here to help you get into your MBA dream school. Interviews are the last frontier. Once you get that invite, your chances of getting into your target school, depending on which school, the range varies, is somewhere between 30 and 50%. You cleared the first bar, schools have an interest in you, and so that interview is, at this point, the most important thing in your life. It's what stands between you and that offer and those scholarships that you want. If you really want to ace that interview and you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, but hanging out in the background, now might be the moment when you actually want to come forward and work directly with an MBA protocol coach on achieving your MBA dreams. I'm going to put the link to our interview toolkits and preparation services down below. There's also a QR code on the screen, I think, right here. Check it out. We are experts in interview preparation. I literally wrote the book on MBA interviews. Flashing on the screen right now is that book. You can get it on Amazon. But come and work with us if you want to really, really ace your interviews. Meanwhile, let me tell you the 5 things that you need to prepare in advance of your interviews. Question number 1, the first question that you will get in almost any interview that you're going to have with an alum or with a student is, tell me about yourself, or walk me through your resume. It's going to be some big general question that allows you both to get settled into the conversation, invites you to set the stage for the rest of the talk, and allows you to give them the 30,000-foot view of your life and your career to date. I provide 8 different frameworks to answer this question in my book, and they're all useful, they're all valuable. Your goal really is to choose the best framework for you. But a lot of MBAs just go with the why line. They say, here's the job I chose, and here's why, and here's what I've learned. And then here's my next job. Here's why I chose that one, and here's what I learned. And now here's what I'm doing now. And here's why I chose this job, and here's what I've learned so far. That's like the most common approach to answering walk me through your resume for MBAs, and it's not a bad approach. The most important thing, however, that you want to do in this first question is really take ownership of your life and your story. That means that you want to put forward the aspects of your MBA candidacy that are most important to you, that you most want the interviewer to know, because this is your first impression. They're going to decide what comes next based on what happens in this question. So make it good. The second question you need to prepare for is the behavioral question. Now, this is a question type, and there is literally an infinite array of questions they could ask here, but most MBA behavioral questions center around the concepts of teamwork, problem solving, leadership, usually without positional power, dealing with difficult people, and operating in a diverse environment. So here's the structure of the question. It's, tell me about a time you blank. And then they're going to say, overcame a challenge, solved a problem, dealt with someone who's different from you. And so you really want to get ready for a variety of chances to tell one specific story about something that has happened in your background. I have, I think, 4 chapters on behavioral questions in the book Interview Hero. And if you want a sample of a handful of questions that typically come up, you can download our 25 questions you need to ace for your MBA interview over here at this link and at the QR code. We got a lot of QR codes today. And we'll put the link in the description below. This resource is very powerful because it literally has pretty much everything you need to prepare for almost any MBA interview. It's normally $47. This week, we're going to make it free so that you can prepare for your interviews and really put your mind at ease that you have all the questions ready to go. There are 3 more questions that you need to prepare for your MBA interview, and these 3 kind of all work together. It's the holy triumvirate of why do you want an MBA, what are your goals, and why do you want to go to our school? Those 3 questions are all connected. It starts with your goals. If you didn't have ambitions that necessitated an MBA, there would be no reason you wanted an MBA and no reason you'd want to go to this school. So you want to start with your goals. As you're preparing for these 3 questions, start with your future. What is your immediate post-MBA goal? What is your long-term ambition and vision for your future? Hopefully you've been following some of the videos I have on career game planning, because this is a big topic area. And if you shortchanged your career game plan on the essays, now's the moment to really, really shore up that foundation so that when you talk about your future in your interview, you look awesome. You look like you know what you want. You're headed in the right direction. You got a plan. You're ready to take advantage of the MBA program to achieve it. So start with your goals, start with your plans, then map that to where you are now to explain why you need an MBA. And it will be some version of, I need it to advance to the next level. I need it to change trajectories. I need it to fill out my skill set for my long-term ambition or my short-term ambition. Basically map where you are now to your future through the MBA, and that's why you need an MBA. And then why you want to go to this school specifically is going to relate to the resources and opportunities that this school uniquely provides that bridges the gap from where you are now to where you want to be. Most people, when they answer the why our school question, you're going to talk about a variety of aspects of the program: the culture, the community, the classes, the curriculum, the location, the recruiting opportunities. There's so many things to love about your favorite MBA programs. And if you haven't already done really in-depth school research, you might want to check out our school research toolkit, which I'm also going to link in the description below. And we have school research resources like all over the place. We've got a bunch of free downloads to check out. So go to getmbaprotocol.com and you'll see so many things. Okay, those are the 5 questions that you need to prepare. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about a time you overcame a challenge. What are your goals? Why do you want an MBA? And why do you want to go to this school? If you are ready to nail those 5 questions, you are ready for 80% of 90% of MBA interviews. I love the topic of interviews so much that we are going to be rolling out even more resources and videos about this topic in the coming weeks. First and foremost, this Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you can join me for my MBA interview prep live stream. I'm going to be talking you through more nuanced answers to questions, as well as answering your questions and giving you the chance to run your ideas by me live on YouTube. So we'll put the link in the description below. It's getting really long down there, I know, but come back, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and then you'll know when we go live on Wednesday so you can join us and prepare for that interview with my help. And then in 2 weeks on MBA Monday, I'm going to share with you a full Stanford GSB interview mock with a candidate who applied last year. You can see the questions that we practiced and how I coached him, and then we'll see whether he was successful. But I hope you'll come back and check it out because it's in-depth and it's awesome. I'll see you right here on Wednesday. Come back Wednesday for the interview live stream, and I'll be right back here next week on MBA Monday. See you then. Focus. We don't get cutaways when we do like this because it's just like